Hey guys, we're going to do puff embroidery today. What? It's all the rage and I'm so behind the times. So I realized one reason why I haven't been doing lots of videos. Well, my husband works from home and he's like on the other side of the wall right there. And I always think it's weird when I'm literally in this room talking to myself. I know I'm making a video, but in all reality, I'm talking to myself in my embroidery room. So it's kind of weird. And when he's here, it's just so weird to me. I don't know why. I like making videos when he's not home and when no one's home, when all the kids are at school and when he is, I don't know, traveling. But anyway, I needed to make a shirt today. And I've been wanting to make this puff embroidery for quite some time. And I'm going to do it for my son's football game tonight. I don't know why I always last minute decide I'm going to make something for a game, but I need some sportswear. So I want to first show you the puff embroidery. That's the puff foam. Whoa. I actually have it in multicolors and then in white. And the reason being, I just have read over and over that you want to try to match the color of the foam to what you're embroidering so that it's, doesn't, the color doesn't bleed through. Bleed's not the right word. Show, I don't know. But so I got a pack of all the colors and it's assorted, and there's 12 colors available in 2mm and 3mm, and this is added 3D pizzazz and excitement to computerized embroidery. That's what it says. We're going to add some pizzazz. Okay, so I actually got the 3mm, but this also does come in 2mm, the assorted. But this is what I heard was good to use. This white one, this is 3mm as well. So you can see, it's kind of sometimes hard to see through there, but it literally is called Puffy Foam. And I got this from Sulky, and this one also is from Sulky. So I'll try to link this if I can still find it. You guys have had this forever. Like before, I feel like Puff was even a thing. I've had this and never used it. And now that it is a thing, I'm gonna make me a shirt today. Now, I've got my red shirt on because I wanted to test it out for size, because nothing like putting on a shirt and it don't fit after you've embroidered it. So I'm gonna wear this one while I make the next one. And let's get stitching. I'm first gonna show you on Brilliance where I found these amazing files. I'm gonna do 2 different shirts, probably one today, maybe one tomorrow. But I wanted to show you 2 different puff embroidery digitized fonts that I am absolutely in love with. So I'm gonna do the first one today because I'm gonna wear it tonight to the game. Woo, go Patriots! And the other one I will do, I've got another football game next week and maybe we'll wear it to that one. So I wanted to show you both of them first on Brilliance. If you don't have embroidery software yet, and Brilliance is all I have ever used. I will link that below too. If you have questions about it, let me know. But I'm excited, y'all. Let's do some puff. Let's add some pizzazz. All right, y'all. We're going to do some puff embroidery. All right, so I'm going to my favorite and going to show you the different puffs that I'm going to do today. Might be a 2-day ordeal because I've got a football game to go to tonight. But right here, we're going to do our Puff Sport Varsity, and I'll link this in the comments. It's from Artopoly. I'm not sure if I ever say that right, but y'all look at that. Yes, yes, thank you, yes. We are going to get that. It comes in 2.5 all the way up to 3.7 inches. All the different formats are available. And yeah, we're going to be using some puff foam, and I'm super excited. So we're going to add that to our cart. We're going to check out, and let me show you the other one that I already have. Let's see. Do they have one that just says puff? Or maybe I can put puff into the search. Because I did buy a different puff font, or oh, this is the one I got, the Puff Embroidery font. I just loved the cursive writing, and I thought that would be fun to write like Patriot on. Woo! on our project here. So we're going to write Patriots and that puff and then just the team name above it. So that's one I already purchased. And then today, look at all these puffs. I'm going to get the varsity applique because I don't have that yet. So hopefully these will be amazing. I've seen so many people that have stitched these out and they look super darn cool. But I mean, literally has 3 pages right here of different puff embroidery options. So let's get to it, y'all. We're going to go and open up our Embrilliance Essentials. If you have don't have embroidery software yet, this is all I've ever used, y'all. And Brilliance. It's had everything I've ever needed. So we're going to start our project here with the one that I already bought. And then we're going to do the second one right after that. So let me remember what its name was. That might take me a hot second. I can't remember how her files are in here. When I say her, different designers like this right here is Alphalicious Designs. This is, the beginning letters of each one sometimes will be how a designer or digitizer puts it in. So if you can see all these that have 80 in front of it, those are all Alphalicious Designs. Applique Market, see they put their name in the beginning. So you can see all of these are Applique Market designs. I love, okay, here we go. AR. So that's the way hers are listed. So we're going to do AR Puff Font. We're going to do what do we do? I don't, 2.5 doesn't seem big enough. 3, sometimes I literally have to hold up my, 3, it's probably big enough for a t-shirt. 4, I would love if we could fit 4, but that seems really big to write the whole word of Patriots. So let's just start. Oh yeah, oh gosh, that's 3.2 inches. Um, that's probably not even going to fit it, but I can put it on a bigger frame than what I have. I've got my 8x9 right here as the frame or whatever the template that I'm using, but I've got some frames that are bigger than that I should use for this project. So we're going to write Patriots. Patriots. There we go. Make sure we spell that right. And then y'all tell me if there's a way that I don't have to drag each letter every time I do a, a font that is, I wish it would just connect it for me. Like, come on. There's probably a button I can press. Is there? Y'all let me know in the comments if there is. And I know this isn't that hard, but wouldn't it be easier if I mean, we know it's a cursive font. Why can't we just connect it? So anyway, I'm connecting it. We are going to have it say Patriots right here. And then we can move that around, or we could, if we want to angle it. I don't know. I don't think I want to angle it. I don't know. It would be cute. I don't know. Let's see. Let's unangle. Put it back. I love how you can just play with everything in here. All right, so I don't think that's going to be big enough, y'all. I think we're going to go bigger. Because like I said, I can put it on a different frame. If it fit in that 8x9, that's what I use for kids t-shirts. And y'all, I'm making this for me. This one is for me. Let's see here. So let's drag these over again. When you change sizes, it makes you do it all over again, but that's okay. I mean, I think for an adult's shirt, that's probably better, more realistic. I do want to move this over a little bit because that one wasn't. And then I'm just gonna put like West Carter it right here in a different font. So let's pick not that font. I don't want anything that is too, I just want something kind of plain, but I don't want it to be like child letters. I do kind of like this one, but it might look too, I mean, I could probably do with that. I don't know. Is it too much? I might not do the first letter capital, um, so that they're all the same. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. It's kind of cute. Gives it a little something different. Um, we could use, that's too bubbly. That's too bubbly. Let's go back. I think I like that. I do. What do y'all think? What y'all think? I mean, I almost want to move that letter up. Let me move me out of the way. Can I move me? Um, like it might be cute if I take this one letter, kind of lift it up some, and then, no, because now it looks like it's flying. Let's go back. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go back, not twist. Edit, undo. And I got to do all these. Undo, 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 undo. Okay, now I'll put it back. I think that's fine. I mean, what I was thinking is it could kind of overlap a little bit. That might be kind of cute, but that would be overlapping over Puff, and that there is not a good idea now that I think about it. So I'm good with that. I think that's cute. I mean, it kind of goes all the way up there to the top with the top of the P there. Um, I'm good with it. Let's kind of center it, utility, center, and hoop. I'm going to print it out. Now, of course, it's not going to fit because it's bigger, but let's try it out. So file, print, let's go for it. All right, so I'm going to print it out, and let's get it started. So we're going to save it to our USB, and let's go try to hoop something. Let's do it. Whoopee, whoopee. Okay, so I have it over here. I printed it out. My ink's running low on color, so it doesn't really show up well, but it still gives me my grid line, and that's why I love the Brilliance. Can you see that on there? It's got a grid line, and so I know that's going to be the center of my design. So as long as I've got that where it needs to be, we're good to go. So I am going to center this. What's great about this shirt is I folded it over and made my center line, and we're going to go for it. Right there. Looks good to me. I'm just eyeballing this, y'all. But I do know it's in the center because I folded my shirt already. And this is a big design, so I can't use my 8x9s, which I use for all my kids' shirts, because I ain't a kid. And it wouldn't fit me. It wouldn't be big enough, so I want to make sure the design is, decent size. There's some shirts that I've made in the past where, I'm like, why is that so little? But, so we're going to make this big. So let me figure out which thing I want to use. I could use, let's see, for my Racoma, this is, that's cutting it close too. So y'all, that's even cutting it close. We want big. So I might do, if I can find it, my largest fast frame. But I'll have to, let's see, is this big enough? Actually, this might be big enough. If that's the exact middle, it shouldn't go any further over that way. So I actually could use this on my other machine. And then I could do the other one, which I'm going to do the 4-letter like varsity font. I can do that on my Racoma. So I love having different, sizes of frames so that we can really, play around with different, I'm looking all over, I'm trying to figure out where it is. Hold on. Okay, this is what I was looking for. I couldn't figure out where it was. So this is my really big fast frame. So I could either do this, which I would have to hoop, which, I could, because it is a bigger shirt, but that's kind of tight. A fast frame is going to slide in better. So I was kind of trying to contemplate between all my different sizes. I think I'm going to go with this fast frame so that I can, it's a perfect size. What size is it, you ask? I don't know. Let's measure. I don't even think I have measuring tape right here. Hold please. Okay, what size is it, did you ask? Well, let's check because I don't even know. It is, dun, 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 dun. So inside, I don't know if when they're measuring, do they measure the outside or inside? Inside's what I want to know about, but that's a 12.5 area on the interior. And then the interior this way is a little bit over 7.5, or actually if I pull it directly, 7.5. So 12.5 by 7.5, that's a big fast frame. So that's definitely going to be a good size for a shirt where I want everything to be right here. I'm going to be doing this on a red shirt, and I'm going to do, our colors are red, white, and blue. We're the Patriots. So I'm actually going to use the foam that best matches the color that I'm embroidering, so that it, doesn't show through. You can do any color, but I've just read, with other people trying this, that it's best to kind of match. That's why I bought this like assortment. And if I was to start doing one thing more than, others, then I probably would focus on just getting like, sheets of one color. Or if I was going to do white a lot or black a lot, then, certainly I could use that. But we're going to stick to the blue because that's what I'm going to embroider it with. And so let me get this kind of situated too. Make sure I have, I don't even know if I have enough of that, to be honest with you. But if I move it around, I probably can. So we're just going to see. I don't think I have enough of just this color to use. So maybe white is what I should use. So that's, because it'd be weird to use a little bit of blue and then a little bit of another one. But I have 2 sheets of the white. Let's just do it and let's learn together and let's see. Let's see after I've done it if I can actually see the white through it. Hopefully not. But we're going to see. We're going to do the white. We're not going to use this color. I just recommended doing the color of what you're stitching, and we're not going to do it now. Okay, so if we're going to do our fast frames, then we are going to want our sticky stabilizer. And I've got a big old roll right here. Y'all should have seen how much I had to clean off just to get this project started. I have not had my embroidery machines going for quite some time. It's just so busy at the beginning of the school year, getting all my kids situated. All right, so let's put our sticky on our fast frame. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so we got our sticky. Dun, 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 dun. I try to list all the different things if I'm using them in my project in the comments below. So if you see something and you're like, what is that, Kelly? Check the comments or the the spot that I can leave description in, and hopefully there's a link in there. All right, so I'm gonna match up the grid line with the middle notch here of this fast frame and flatten it out. Make sure there's no bubbles. Sticky stabilizer loves to bubble up, but we're not gonna let it. We're gonna tell it not today. Not today, sticky. All right. It did. It wasn't listening. It bubbled up. Okay. So I always kind of over stabilize, which is no shame. I'm going to put some pins in here, even though it's on sticky stabilizer, just so it doesn't, shift at all. Just going to put one in each corner. Not too crazy, but it'll make me feel like she ain't going nowhere. Why do I keep saying ain't? That's really not something, that's not my normal vocabulary. But today it must be. Okay, so you also don't want to press too hard and get the sticky off of your frame. So there we go. We've got it on there. hopefully straight. Sometimes I need to hold it up and just make sure. I think so. I think she's good. All right, so we're gonna go to the machine and see how this stitches out. Yeah, I'm nervous, especially now that I said I was gonna use the right color and I'm not. But hey, let's do it together and let's learn together. Here we go. Okay, so guess what I just learned? This is an add-on. This is not part of the 7-in-1 fast frame. This I added later, this much larger fast frame, and it actually doesn't fit to this particular adapter that I have on the Ricoma. So I'm gonna have to do an about face and move over this way because the adapter that I have on my baby lock, it does fit. So we're gonna move over there, you guys. We are gonna do our other one that's just the 4 letters on the Ricoma in a minute. So we'll use both. I would prefer to use the Ricoma for this project just because of the, you know, like a commercial state of this machine. I feel like it does, I just feel like the stitching is a lot more, you know, dense and tight, especially around curves. So, you know, when you're doing like a thicker cursive font, I just feel like it's a much better product in the end. And so for this thick puff cursive font, I definitely wanted to use Ricoma for that, but for this fast frame that I've chosen, I'm gonna have to switch machines, but we will compare how this looks with the 4-letter varsity sports font that we're gonna do with the puff, and you know, kind of look at the stitching in the end and we can compare that. But for now, we're moving over here, y'all. Okay, so it finished stitching, and if you can see, I had to like slide one extra piece right here because it almost didn't fit. So I am glad I used the 2 pieces versus the blue. So if you see real close, I think it did pretty darn good. And I did have to take it off the machine because the other letters that I'm doing are gonna be right here. So I needed to go ahead and pull it off. But I wanted to show you how cool this is. Like literally how satisfying it is to peel this off. Now I am seeing a bit more white than I would love to, so I'm a little sad about that, but I do hear there's ways that you can remove some of that after the fact. So we're gonna try it together. I like trying things out with you guys. This little spot's a little tricky because that's where it overlapped. So I might have to get something in that little crevice to get that part out. But you can see, I mean, how satisfying is that to just literally peel off? Whoa! It really does look awesome. I am loving this puff. So, you know, got to get in all these little crevices. If it was flat, I could probably do it a little easier, but I'm going to throw it back on the machine so it can do the actual school name above, and then I will work on trying to get some of the you know, the white to not show. I think you can do like a lighter on it. We'll see. I do think over time, and I'll cut that thread. I had a thread break while I was doing it. So I'm going to put it back on the machine so we can stitch the rest of the words right here. Those are not puffed. So, but you can see, doesn't that look good? Oh, doesn't that look good? Oh, there I am. Hi. So I'm going to put it back on the machine, finish it off, and I'll show you when we're done. Okay, I finally finished it. So I'm gonna take it off here. And so now you can see I've got the school name up there. I don't know if you can you see, I feel like there's lots of like white. And so I don't know if I put that on my heat press, maybe that will remove some of that. I mean, that might be the error of my ways of using foam, even though it's embroidery foam, maybe because I used white when this is blue. Y'all tell me your secrets. But I'm gonna take this off. I was gonna do this, right? And so I found this color, which is kind of close, but not really. So, I mean, like, it would be hard to have every single color available. So let me take it off of here. I did, use the sticky stabilizer, and I just took the pins off too, because I always put pins on there just for an extra layer. All right, so I'm gonna take some of this sticky off. So that's what it looks like on the back. Nothing fancy. Turn it inside or right side out, and I guess, I mean, should I try it on my heat press? Where are all the rules? I mean, I really do like it. But I do feel like there's a lot of white showing through where it says Patriots. But I think I could still wear it tonight to the game. Let me go try my heat press and see what happens. I'll have to clear it off back there, but I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, I've got her nice and warmed up. So I want to show you the before. Can you see? Yeah, you can see the white. I can see it reflecting off of that. All right, let's just see. I don't know. Maybe this is not what I'm supposed to do at all. I don't know. All right, let's just do it. Hope it's not melting. Y'all. It worked. Oh my gosh. Look. Oh my gosh, I wish I had taken a better before and after picture. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely, why did that work? Why did that work? Is that like physics? Does physics make it like expand or shrink? Maybe it makes it shrink. Y'all, the white's gone. Okay, so if you have the white showing through, I am so educated now. You are going to use your heat press to remove that. Okay, so you're going to put in the comments right now why it did that. I know it has something to do with physics. I don't know. I'm guessing maybe it shrunk, and so then it wasn't spread out as much. Y'all, I'm not kidding. All of the white. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. I love when things work. Gotta just keep trying. It really didn't look good before. I was actually very kind of disappointed. Look at that. How professional am I? Y'all, hold please. Oh, it's nice and warm and snuggly. Okay. Yay. What do y'all think? I love it. I love it. I do. I love it. Look at that puff. Okay, I'm not showing you the boobs. I'm showing you the... See? You can see how it's raised. Can you see it? Dun, 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 dun. Side angle of Puff Embroidery. Okay, I'm so wearing this to the game tonight. I made it a bigger shirt than I normally do because I hate this particular brand will shrink. So tonight it might look a little big, but Anyway, I'm super excited, and I'm super excited that I attempted to put it on the heat press, and you guys, that is a miracle worker what it just did to these letters, and I'm so excited about that. I'm going to do my clear stadium bag here in just a minute, but I'm excited. I hope you love it because I am thrilled. I love finding out things with you guys. This is fun. Okay. So now I'm going to do my clear stadium bag. I don't know if in your areas there's several schools that now, even at the high school level, that say all your goods have to be in a clear bag. And so I love these stadium bags. I have them in lots of different colors. It does have a strap, or you can do like a clutch. So I took the strap out, so I'm not going to use that right now. But we're going to try the puff on top of this, and this is the other design that I purchased, which is like the sports lettering, which I love, and I can just see so many uses for this. I want to do it on a sweatshirt as well. I want to have it like say West, or you know the Ford, you know, West Carter High School WCHS. I see lots of uses for this. I could see people doing this for like sororities and just all kinds of stuff. Those mama sweatshirts that people are making, this would be a great font for that. I'm not going to do these colors. This is just how it printed out. But what I did is I always print out my designs from Embrilliance because it has the grid line on it. If it focuses on, you can see it. So there's my grid line. So I know that's going to be the exact middle of my design when I center it on the machine. And then I am using a fast frame. And I'm using sticky stabilizer that you can see right there. So I've got it pinned on a couple of times, and it's the sticky stabilizer. So I'm going to use this. This one is actually like a applique. So it's going to stitch out first where we are going to put fabric down. And I'm actually going to use this like felt material just cause it's what I had, and that's the color that I want to be as far as the interior. And then I'm going to use my foam here for my puff embroidery, and I am going to use this time, I'm going to attempt to do it in the color, my dog just walked in, the color that the stitching will be on the top. So let's get going. Done. So I decided only to do 2 colors, and I think it is fantabulous. I need to kind of clean up a little bit of the threads, but how amazing is that, y'all? Look how thick that is. Like, for real, look at the puff. I love it. I love it so much. So this is amazing. It really is. I love that I use like felt for the applique fabric part. And then the red, I used red this time, so that way it wouldn't really show through, and it doesn't really at all. I don't think I need to put this on my heat press, but I might just do it because it just made like miracle improvements to the shirt when I just did it. But I love it. So I just did, like I said, 2 colors. You could do the fabric a different color and then the outer stitching, so you could do 3 if you wanted. It's really up to you. But because this was already blue, I thought it would be fun just because the colors are red, white, and blue, is just to do 2 colors. Because I was then kind of debating, the blue didn't match exactly the thread color to this, so I didn't want to like make it like two-toned blue. I don't like that when it doesn't match. But amazing. So I had a couple of pins in it, so I'll take those out. And then we're just going to pull it off of the sticky stabilizer here. And it looks like I shouldn't have put all of the sticky straight to this plastic, but I can get that off. But you guys, it looks amazing. I am so in love with this puff. I mean, it just, look at it. Can you see that so close? Oh my goodness. I need to cut some of these little stitches, but that isn't hard to do, y'all. And again, look at the depth of that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I did that on my machine. Ah! Y'all, I love Puff Embroidery. It is now my favorite. I can't wait to think of all the different things that I could possibly use it on. The shirt, like, I am going to be the hit at the football game. So see me up in the crowd cheering in my Puff Embroidery, and people will be like, where'd you get that? Oh, I made it. Oh my gosh, whatever. I am excited, and this is super cute, so I'm excited to use that as well. Look at that. Look at that. So any questions you guys have about the puff, let me know. I'll try to link where I got the things. You guys, some of this stuff, like this puff, what do you call it? Puff, no. What do you call it? The foam, the puff foam. I actually had probably like forever. So I'll see if I can even find the link of where I did purchase it from. And I'll put that below. But if you have questions, y'all let me know. I've got a few other fun new embroidery techniques. I say new, y'all, this has probably been around forever, but I finally jumped on the bandwagon and I'm gonna look super cool. But anyway, a couple of new techniques to me that I'm going to be trying out in the next couple of weeks. So I will share those with you guys. And good to see y'all. Happy stitching. Happy puffing. Puff it up. Boop, boop. Oh, that sounds like smoke. No, let me take that back. Happy stitching. Let's just end with that.